Music students from across the DSBN were taken to church in a way recently as Karen Burke and members of her Toronto Mass Choir visited Laura Secord for the return of Gospelfest.
No, it's been a while since we've done these big festivals with so many students. I mean, we're still working at York University where I teach, but yeah, getting out to see the high school students en masse, it's been a while.
How important is that to you to spread the word about gospel music and get people loving this?
Because so many people, especially in Canada, they don't have a first inside experience about how to make this music. So it's very important for me to give students that opportunity. And we're about education, so asking them to explore and to experience new things is what we're about, right? And also, it helps at the university, of course, because it used to be years ago when I would ask students who are coming to audition for the gospel choir, do you know anything about gospel music? And they would say, nope. But now I get, my teacher used to be in your class, or this lady came to my high school. And I'm like, that was me. And they go like, that was you. So it's good to see, the ripple effect as students get more and more experience.
Gospelfest continues a long-standing partnership that has developed over the years between Laura Secord Secondary and Toronto Mass Choir.
It's really important to be together and to build community within our schools, within other schools, and to learn about this really important cultural form.
What did you do to prepare the students for this session?
Well, I mean, coming out of COVID, I forget a little bit too about what this whole Gospelfest means. So I showed them some clips from Gospelfest past and just said, be prepared to move, be prepared to experience music with your body, and be prepared to have a lot of fun.
I always love experiencing things with people who have just different perspectives on what music can do for communities, because that is really what music's about. It's not about the technical aspects, it's about bringing people together. So I just love the way that Miss Secord organizes all of these events for us to be able to experience that.
Just a couple of years removed from high school hallways herself, Michaela Gardner was one of the performers encouraging students to dive into a new experience.
I always love any opportunity where we get to share gospel music and just share the positivity that it brings. So hopefully we could ignite a spark that will trickle out into their early years later.
When were you introduced to gospel music?
I was introduced from a young age, so I've been doing it pretty much all my life, but studying it for the last 4 years.
There's so much that is involved with the feel of gospel music, right?
That too, the feel makes a really big difference. You kind of have to feel it to be able to sing it. It's one of those musics you can't do standing still for sure. Yeah.
And is your hope that they not just, come away from this with appreciation for gospel music, but also start singing it on their own?
Of course, because we don't use any print music, they have to kind of just learn it in their mind, so that'll stick with them. And also the things that they're learning, for example, oral memory and using their ear to remember pitches. These are things that transferable skills to any kind of music. So they're going to be better musicians for the day. That's the whole point, right? And also giving them an experience of not when they see a gospel choir going, I wonder how you do that. Now they're going to be able to know what it takes to do it.
Reporting in St. Catharines for The Source, I'm Mike Balson.